And we're hearing confirmation from the flight control capsule is now switched its attitude. It's slewed into the deorbit position and is in the deorbit attitude. Now standing by for about a minute from now, we're beginning the deorbit sequence, a very critical part of today's flight.
Deorbit sequence start.
Presence copies, we see the same.
So we just got the call that the deorbit sequence has begun. Temperatures that it will be experiencing during re-entry.
Nominal trunk jettison.
Copy, nominal trunk jettison.
It's a great way to start off the deorbit sequence. The trunk is off and everything is going smoothly so far. Coming up next, we're going to be reorient and then starting up the deorbit burn.
Right now we are in a slew. So now that has physically separated the trunk has confirmed to have separated itself from the capsule. That slew had been oriented slightly to the side relative to how it is orbiting to allow there not to be a conjunction between the two bodies as they now enter into the deorbit phase.
Dragon, deorbit burn complete. Performance nominal. Nose cone closure has been initiated.
Copy all, good, deorbit burn.
That is the news that we were looking for, Andy. Nominal deorbit burn. That means that burn did its job. You see, immediately we're going into closing the nose cone. So now that it's done its job, ready for entry.
We show deorbit burn is complete with nominal performance. Nose cone closure initiated.
And SpaceX from Resilience, we copy all. That's great news, and we're following the nose cone closure.
And that is great news. The deorbit burn completed successfully.
systems look good. The crew is monitoring every step of the way and checking in and saying that they are following closely. Everything's looking good on that end. And of course, the weather is cooperating, which is super essential for that procedure to take place. It takes about 7 minutes from the time that we enter into the Earth's atmosphere and lose the signal with the crew. So don't worry, that is normal. We expect a loss of signal for about 7 minutes. The communications can't get through the plasma that's engulfing.
Dragon, nose cone secure for entry.
Endeavor copies. Nose cone secured.
We show 5 minutes until predicted comm blackout. We will see you on the other side at 0650.
And SpaceX Resilience copies. We'll talk to you on the other side.
And there was that blackout period that I had mentioned earlier. That is the core. Just confirming again the time and the expectation that there will be a blackout period at approximately 11:43 p.m. Pacific time for 7.5 minutes. We are expecting anticipated acquisition of signal to reconnect that communications line between the spacecraft and the folks here on the ground at Earth.
From this moment in time, about a minute left in the anticipated period. Again, it's not an exact science. There might be some variation. We might hear from them early. We might hear from them late. It just depends on a couple of different factors. But we're all eagerly at the edge of our seats right now, just standing by, waiting to hear from the crew. So far, things looking good. And we'll continue to track it as we enter the final moments of this blackout period. We're getting WB views. Look at that tail. That's the 3,500 degrees.
Yes.
Look for the hot thing, right?
It is the hottest thing in the sky right now. That is such a, it's literally lighting up the
Endeavor,
sky.
SpaceX, come check.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Them.
Dragon, SpaceX, comm check.
And SpaceX, this is Dragon, over 4Gs, 42 kilometers.
And Dragon, we've got you. Expect automated parachute deployment, and we have you on visual.
Automated shoots.
Wonderful to hear from the crew on the other side of the blackout period. The WB-57 high-altitude aircraft providing that thermal imaging. We saw the tail of the entry of the vehicle itself. Absolutely
Dragon,
beautiful.
GPS converged. Expect nominal altitude for drogues.
Copy GPS, nominal altitude.
So again, nominal altitude for drogue deployment, that happens at about 18,000 feet. Again, good news after good news, Gary.
Drogues deployed. Confirmation. That'll slow us down from 350 miles an hour to 120 miles an hour.
Dragon, visual on 2 healthy drogues. Descent rate nominal.
Copy, great news.
Main chute deploy. We'll wait for confirmation of 4 healthy mains.
Joining, visual on 4 healthy mains, descent rate nominal.
Great news, 1,000 meters.
We copy 1,000.
You really can't ask for anything better. We got confirmation of, you heard on the loops there, 4 healthy mains. Descent rate is nominal.
And touchdown.